I never saw, and I hope I will never see again, such terrible scenes of people who scarcely could move, and they shouted to go home. They shouted, Palestina, Palestina. I was born in a little village in Cyprus called Limnia. My parents were farmers. We had a few goats, we had 2 donkeys, we had mule. Farmers never suffered from lack of food because it was our own production. When I was 12, after I graduated the elementary school, my parents, on the big pressure of the teacher of the school, decided to send me to Famagusta for higher studies. With my schoolmates, we made a students' union. They made me the secretary of the students' union, and then the other trade unions decided to make me the secretary of all the trade unions of Famagusta. It was the Christmas 1945. The war was won, and we were about to be released from the army. And a message came from my brother, father sick. Come home. The ship was leaving from Haifa. We walked from downtown to Qatar, to the clear sky. I was in an excellent mood. I wanted to greet everybody. The Jewish people were looking down like this, and they were like this, and they did not speak. I said shalom, and I took my little notebook, and I wrote, "These people do not smile." It took me some thinking to realize why. 6 million people killed. I am sure that everybody had in his family somebody who was killed. The situation was very difficult, so these people did not smile. A friend of mine, I put her 1,000 pounds, and they said, look, let's open a small office that you know, shipping, clearing, forwarding, tourism. So I agreed, and we established a firm called Famagusta General Agency. On the 5th to the 6th August, hardly 2 months later, a gentleman enters knocks the door, entered the office. He told me, I am Charles Passman, Director General of the American Jewish Joint Distribution Committee, Balkans. He says, look, friends of yours, Palestinian Jews who knew you from the army in Egypt, in Port Fuad, gave me your name, and they told me that I can trust you and tell you things that are not known. The English government decided to establish camps in Cyprus to put behind barbed wire Jewish refugees who are on their way from Europe to Palestine. We fought to close the camps. Now they will build camps in Cyprus. On the 12th of August, we had already the first bunch of these refugees coming in. Then all of us either went to the streets to protest, demanding from the British not to use our soil as a concentration camp and let the people go, yes, stop bringing them, or finish it all. The English proved that they had a plan that we could not influence. So what we could do is to assist for the people in the camps to live better, or to assist them to go out. The Cypriots' assistance was the comradeship that they saw to these people. They said, they understood. My job was to control that we have less and less mistakes and not to have things that should not be done. So you could not see me mixing much with the camps. If I was with the camps, I was with the British, I was with the Maurice Laub, I was an official who could see and assist. That's how the English knew me. They complained to me for this and for that. And I never showed my closeness to the people. Many times I was asking myself, do the British really suspect us or they don't suspect us? It was one of the happiest days in my life. It was a relief for me, and I was very proud. We were appointed as agents of the ZIM, National Company of Israel, and they entrusted me with the National Company of Israel, the same they entrusted me with the legal operation of the ships. Then it was clear that my life will continue to be tied up with the Israeli nation.
ואל תשאל נמה לי ציפור קטנה באופק מחכה לי